He's drunk all the time and he loses
An old
cigarettes.
man approaches you.
An old man approaches you, and he says, "Give me your cigarettes."
Oh, sorry, man. I'm just looking for my cigarettes.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
What?
You don't have to be a dick about it.
Did he say that?
No,
No.
that's the character.
So, I guess I'll do the proper intro now.
For the third time, yeah.
For the third time, this is Copper Piece. Once again, I am your host and usually DM, but still, whatever. I'm Steve. I'm joined by two really awesome people.
Copper Piece is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
It's normally a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
I mean, it's still a Dungeons and Dragons pod. We're going to talk about D&D shit. I'm Chris.
Yeah, we are. And
I think
Yeah, we are.
I think we should also talk about what we're planning on. I'm TJ. I play TJ.
and
TJ.
usually Bunky, the Hill Dwarf cleric, who, he has his own theme song. I've been cutting out the whole theme song thing every once in a while because I just don't want to kill it.
Oh, I think it's been dead.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Simpsons did it.
Yeah.
yeah, at this rate, we're 11 episodes in on the Curse of Strahd campaign,
Yeah.
and it's been very interesting as a DM to run this thing. It's fine.
That did it down low.
Oh, it picked up. It's fine.
I know it did.
It's fine. You're on vacation. You have every right to. I was surprised you have clothes on.
I didn't before TJ sent me the I'm here message. I was in my boxers playing Stardew Valley.
Oh man, that sounds
I
awesome.
fucking love Stardew. The multiplayer is great.
Marissa's been playing it on Switch a lot, so she's been playing that a lot. I'm thinking about somehow obtaining my own Switch, but that's like a whole other thing. I'm not gonna.
You can.
Say.
It's not going to be like that.
Oh no.
No.
But I'm talking about.
Be like, what did you do?
I'm talking about getting one, but not spending money to get one. But that's a whole other thing.
That's theft.
No,
Maybe you
it's
shouldn't
not.
have
I'm not
that
thieving.
recorded.
Whatever. I don't care.
Theft
Anyway.
is wrong and immoral.
Depends on what you roll.
For you children listening, don't steal things.
Don't steal things.
If
You'll
there's
go to
children
jail.
listening, how?
If there's children listening, don't. Stop.
Don't
Watch
stop.
Disney.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yes,
and
thank
we
you.
hope we're entertaining.
Yes.
Thank you for your numbers.
I try to be entertaining.
So let's see. We're working on like the second campaign, the homebrew campaign that I've been putting together for you guys, and this time we got Kevin in on that one.
Good.
It's gonna be you two, Kevin, and Luke when he eventually
Irons out his schedule.
once he does that. So that being said, it's going to be all homebrew. It's not going to be a book, which I love because I prefer my homebrew stuff instead of running the adventure books because those are crazy.
You can turn it into a book.
I probably could. I'll be
Fucking
honest.
Mercer did it with Crit Roll or whatever he does.
Yeah, but Mercer's also like
A D&D executive or whatever he
he's
does.
like a god in the
Yeah.
D&D world now. Like that when people play D&D and they heard a Critical Role, they're like, "Oh man, we're going to do that, right?" And I'm like, "No, we are not like those people. They're good.
We're more
and
like
they're actors."
We're more like dice camera action.
Yeah,
I love dice camera action.
Yeah.
Jared Knavenbauer is like a fucking personal hero of mine.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
nice. I don't really listen to too many D&D podcasts.
I don't
Their
either.
stream.
Oh, the streams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're actually tonight. They're about 44 minutes in on the stream of Many Eyes and for Morty's Big Book of Bad Bitches.
I've been listening. Oh, we have the air conditioner going in the background. I hope you guys don't mind.
It's hot.
It's the only thing keeping us alive.
It's June. Shut up.
It's June. It's like 90 degrees. It just rained hours ago.
I know.
So now it's like...
Wait, it's 90 out?
I don't know. I'm just saying numbers.
I hate this island.
It's...
It's so fucking inconsistent.
So we're recording on an island.
So, yeah, we are recording on... Not Hawaii.
Do the math.
Not
Yeah.
road.
Not road. Not Hawaii.
Not Plum Island. You got us.
Government agents. Oh, man. So what do you guys
If we
been
were government agents, we'd have funding.
No, like they're government agents because we're not supposed to be on Plum Island.
Oh, I see what you said.
Yeah.
All right.
So Plum Island is a place where it's a government facility that they use to like test things.
Where they invented Lyme's disease and then spread it to the populace.
And apparently,
Fucking lizard men.
and that was supposed to be like the original area for Stranger Things.
No, that was like the Montauk chair.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Well, give or take 3 miles of water.
Yeah. But besides that point, so what have you guys been thinking about this Curse of Strahd campaign so far?
I like it. I like Gothic horror. I like any horror, really.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I miss Gome.
Yeah.
Just
fun.
summon him again.
Yeah.
You always say that, and then we never do it.
Well, I think the next episode is when he dies. But
Welcome to Therapy Corner.
Therapy
We're
corner.
gonna
Who, me?
us.
Or go?
Go.
I can just summon him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually. Well, because we haven't aired all the episodes yet.
Oh.
So it's like, it's still I got to work on that stuff again this weekend some more. But besides that, what are you guys looking forward to this new campaign? Like, what's your ideas and stuff?
Not Barovia.
Yeah.
Just get me the fuck out of Barovia.
It's super hard to work on, like, the theme of Barovia. Like, oddly enough, like...
I have enough Grimdark in my life with like 40k and all that shit, and I don't need 40k and law, and I don't need fucking D&D going, bro, everybody's miserable. We live under an oppressive tyrant. He's watching us from his castle. Fucking find a hobby, Strahd. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to. I'm making a character that I'm working on, and it's a class and a race that I've never been before. It's kind of a variant race. Half elf with an Eladrin parent. Is that how you say it? Eladrin?
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's fun. I'm thinking of sorcerer. I've never played a sorcerer before.
Sorcerers are pretty fun.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
When I eventually play games, I tried to roll a monk.
You did, and then that fell apart.
That was really harsh. Like, a level 1 monk is kind of like...
Oh, yeah, they got nothing going for them.
They're like level 3, they really kick it up a notch. That's usually pretty awesome at level 3. But that's why I'm starting everyone at level 3 to get some experience in this new... You already have the experience, so you're trained fighters. But now you're getting, like, put into, like, an elite group.
Do you think we're going to go up to, like... Do you have a plan for our levels? Like, are we going to... Or do you not even want to tell us?
Does Steve have a plan for me?
I'm going to do this by experience
Okay.
points based, so...
Oh, good. On my character sheet, I put in yes for experience.
Because I'm gonna get wings at level 18.
Oh my god.
I'd love for that to happen.
By 18, I'll be unkillable.
Yeah, it's amazing how this game is at, like, level 20, like, you're considered gods in this.
That's because the
Like-
book really only goes up to 20.
Yeah, that's what they've all been.
You could, like... I guess you could expand further, but I've never made it past 20.
I've never
even been to 20, I don't think.
I'll be honest with you. You guys are currently at, what, level 7 or 8 or something in Strahd?
I think 7.
So, that's
No,
the
we're
furthest...
eight. We're 8.
We're 8 now?
Yeah.
That's new.
Oh.
Wait, did we level up to 8 after the...
I thought we leveled up after we beat the Deva.
I gotta relook at the book. I don't
Oops.
think you have.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Redacted.
But yeah,
There you
so you level up, like, it's weird in the adventure books, you don't level up based on experience. You level up based on, like, milestones.
Well, it's because it's all pre-scripted for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You alright? You want me to turn the fan on?
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm just,
Alright. You
I'm
want
just
me
a
to,
sweaty mess all the time.
Do you want me to go over there so there's less body heat around you?
No, you're fine.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
so fuck, what was I I'm so burnt.
You were asking us
Milestones.
what our favorite thing about the
Yeah.
new campaign was going to be.
Or like what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to being a different character.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys feel
Because, what?
do you guys like feel like you get bored of the same character after a while, or
No, it's just that I start becoming the characters, and I can't afford to become Bramble. Like, they'll fire me.
I'm kind of, like, I don't want to say I'm sick of it, but I always play a cleric, and I just want to be something different. Like, I've only really played the wizard and the cleric.
Yeah.
Like, that's as far as I've gone with races. I've played classes, but so I'm looking forward to just doing something totally different.
Also, we're like 5 months in on this, and maybe a little breather would be all right.
Yeah,
Not that
something
it's
different.
bad. It's just like
We've been doing the same thing every week for 5 months.
Yeah.
It can get
a little
awfully
grating.
tedious.
I mean, I love it, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
but it's like it would be nice if we have some other type of thing going on.
Well, like as the
Every
person who's like running the games.
Yeah,
like,
it must
holy
be murder
shit,
on you.
It is murder. it is murder. It's like, dude, like okay, so the one up, I'm never gonna air it, but there was that time I flipped out because you're like, okay, we're going to this place. I'm like,
I want you to air it. It's so funny.
I might if I still have it. Like I probably do somewhere.
The time you yelled at all of us. The time you yelled at the game vicariously through all of us.
Yeah, I
because
did.
you couldn't find a letter.
I couldn't find.
Yeah.
I couldn't find. So like, there's a part where there's the lake, and in the beginning of the book, what they do is, first of all, whoever like designed these books did not design them well. Nothing is where it should be. Nothing really necessarily like. Some things are good places, but like everything else is just kind of like all over.
Haphazard.
Yeah. So it shows you like Barovia, it shows you the little places in Barovia, gives you a brief little like explanation of what they are and where your characters should be doing in those areas. But then when you open the book to that area, it's
Nothing.
like it's not there. The mission that you're supposed to do in that area isn't there.
Good luck hunting for it. It's your quest line is in another castle.
Yeah, so I got to open up to the front of the book to get the information on it. But like also, Curse of Strahd. Okay, no,
Oh.
What?
no, it's a Windows thing.
Great.
Thanks. So
real quick, while we're distracted by that, Dragon Queen's Horde was Rise of Tiamat was finally back in stock.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I nabbed both of those books.
oh
And
shit.
they'll show up tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I
like hoarding books.
yeah.
I'm a book
I
dragon.
can't. I have literally in my laptop bag. I have Tales of the Yarning.
Oh,
Portal.
Yawning Portal.
Yarning
Yeah.
Portal,
That's why I'm.
That's my
switching.
favorite bar in Waterdeep.
Yeah. So I picked that up, and I'm like, okay, cool. So it's like all the classic D&D dungeons of like various eras, and I thought that was
Jimmy
cool.
turn the fan up?
Ignore me.
Okay.
And so
No Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah, Tomb of Annihilation once we get out of Barovia.
Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. More dark.
What
dark
is Tomb of
things.
Annihilation? Is that
Lethal.
a campaign?
No. It's lethal.
Is it what is it? A dungeon?
Yeah.
Is it like a giant?
It's supposed to be like a one-shot dungeon crawl, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
So-
it's actually I have the book right here, and it's a tiny book, but it was like one of the more expensive books.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so weird. It's
Because
got
a bunch of people worked on it.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
but it's cool because it's got pretty much everything you need. But the Tomb of Annihilation, like holy shit, it's oh, there's a Frost Giant Stronghold. And if I flip to the Tomb of Annihilation somewhere, it's gigantic, and you can't do it in one shot. It's like they have to take this giant map and they split it up into tiny parts because there's no way you can look at this map and be like, oh, I know what this is. That's how big it is.
Oh my
That's
God.
it's gigantic.
Looks like a country. Like it looks like Barovia.
Yeah,
It's
but
got
like
more shit going on than Barovia.
Yeah, it does.
yes, it does. So like when you open it up though, like you have these different spots and it tells you what's in there. So it's like literally running a campaign, but it all takes place in this one dungeon. So that's
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
it is cool. Probably really hard to manage
No.
because you got so much. But the cool thing about this book is that it starts off really small. It starts off with the smaller ones, and you can actually make a character and run your character through each one because they get exponentially harder.
Until it gets to the Tomb of Annihilation, and then you
Oh.
die.
So like, you get the Sunless Cell right here, which is like a classic one too. So it's nice and like, you got all the little things here. And the good thing is like at the end of each one, you have if the enemies aren't in the monster manual, they're gonna be in this book, which is the same with all the adventure books.
I think they might have put him in the Tome Foes.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
of them they probably did. So like, you have all this stuff, and like it tells you what's going on in the mountain door. Like it's kind of crazy. It's cool though, and
Yeah.
it's good for one shots.
Okay.
That's really what it's made for. It's really good for like really good one shots and maybe introducing some people to it.
What's really cool about the new campaign coming up is you could do whatever you want. You don't have to rely on a book.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm really happy about
Yeah.
because I've just started to fuck it.
Whatever.
I
Just
started.
noises.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
So I started to just take parts of the book and just go, I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna make this my own, and I think that's a really imperative part because the book is ultimately a guidebook. You don't have
Yeah,
to,
you do whatever you want. It's whatever's fun.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna stick to these points, and like there was a whole storyline. I was kind of like, ugh. Like when you guys got into Brezg, like there's a whole storyline evolving like that thing. I'm like, ugh, that's the boring part though. I'm like, that's not amusing to me. And I don't think they're gonna find it amusing.
Are we?
So.
Was it revealed? And I just didn't pay attention. And if it's not, can we reveal now? Who was the moaning person in that house?
Oh shit! Yeah.
I've been wanting to know forever, and I was waiting to see if we can go back, but I don't think we're gonna go back there.
It's well, if you guys went back there for the wedding dress, you guys would have went back there. But that guy he's actually someone who spoke up against the.
Is it Bluto?
No, it's not Bluto.
Okay,
Bluto's
that's
dead.
what I was thinking.
That was
Well,
that was
it's
big.
But it happened before Bluto died.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not Bluto. It's someone else that spoke out against the
That's also
festivals.
a spoiler, I think.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing with that is that like there's another character you might have run into who was like, "Oh yeah, my son got captured, and can you help me?" And I was kind of like,
Oh, is that the son?
No, it's the son is the person who's locked up in the room moaning.
Yeah.
So he's still there. I don't know if you guys will ever get
No.
back to that because
No.
it's kind of
Our
I
characters
don't
have
think-
no idea about. Our characters forgot.
I low-key don't even think these people exist outside of Strahd's imagination. Like, I think that's where we're at
That's-
this point.
you know what I never even thought about that. That's
kinda
crazy.
cool.
Yeah. I read a couple of the endings though, and there's various ones. And,
Oh,
good.
that's cool that they
Yeah.
have various endings.
Is there one where I become the despot of Barovia?
No.
Hunting the people in the wilds for my own amusement?
No,
Can there be?
maybe depends on what you do. But I was reading.
What
like,
if I eat Strahd's heart?
I was
Oh.
reading. I was reading
Tastes
the.
so bad.
I was reading Reddit, and like one of the DMs on Reddit was just like, one of my players used a spell to switch places with Strahd, and
Like you
like,
could.
he was an idiot, and he's like,
Okay.
"Oh yeah, homebrew spells are useful." So he allowed homebrew spells, and
Ugh.
one of them was like switch places.
Okay.
So he switched places, got
Freaky Friday.
yeah, like a Freaky Friday situation. So the
Gotcha.
player became like the bad guy of what Strahd is. So, but the cool part is the DM took his book. He took his Curse of Strahd book and made it curse, put a tape over the name of Strahd and made it someone else.
John.
So it made it that player. So they're like, okay, now Strahd's on your team, and now Strahd wants like his place back. So now they have to help Strahd get to his
That's
place back.
awesome.
And I was like, that's really cool.
That's really good
That's-
improvising on the DM.
Yeah, I was like, man, like there's so many cool little tips and tricks on the D&D subreddit. A lot of ingenious DMs and stuff up there.
Yeah.
And I was reading today that this one guy's like, "Oh, I had my party that teleported into a jail cell to save someone," and he's like, "Oh, that's cool. We can just teleport out of here. I don't think there's a warding spell." And DM's like, "Yeah, there is." Like he looked on the top last second. He's like, "Yeah, there's a spell there. You can't do that." And
Oh my
he's like,
god.
"Does anyone else do that?" And I'm like, "Man, I think everyone does that. Anyone who's ever DM'd the game was like, 'Oh, you said that? Yeah, we're gonna throw that in there now.'" I've done that.
It's
At least,
almost like negotiation to a point where you're not supposed to give up more information than like you want to reveal.
yeah.
Or like you're not supposed to tell like, "Oh, we'll be fine as long as no one does this." Oh shit.
Well, thank you.
Well, let me tell you about this collusion we found out about. Oh fuck.
Hey, so we're gonna get. I want $1 million. Okay, cool. Give him the money. It's fake money. Why did you tell him that? He's got hostages.
It's like having a conversation. I guess God's always all around us, but it's like God can hear you, and God is gonna make a change immediately. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm high right now. I'm gonna stop talking.
No, we're all super tired, and it's summer and it's hot. I don't.
Very well rested.
Oh, you've
Been off the entire
You're
week.
such an asshole.
You're not wrong.
By the way, I gotta say, when I'm editing these episodes, man, I laugh to myself all the time.
Good.
Like, I'm sitting there, I just start laughing. Like,
I thought you were gonna say I cut so much out.
He does.
the last I do, but like the last one, there was like that whole segment with the Andy's hot fries.
Oh, the Andy Hot fries.
I was
Dude,
dying.
that was fucking great.
I forgot I did that.
I was like,
I forgot about that too.
That's a one charisma roll.
and that one was great. And the moment in Blinksy's shop in episode 10, I think it was 10, and they're talking about how he would burn down the whole place, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yes.
And you, like, I had to put a
Don't you
record
think it's
scratch.
a little funny that you're doing that? He's asking you to do all this stuff. Like, I know you don't know. Okay.
Like the way you said it, I was just like, oh my god, I gotta do something with this, and I'm trying to throw more sound effects there. There. But,
I'm looking for him.
yeah, you are. Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm looking for things to help make us better.
Yeah, that's a big thing. We're always striving to improve the show, and with all these books that we have been hoarding, I guess.
Hoarding at this point.
Yeah, man, it would really suck to be like, yo, 6th edition's out like in 6 months. I'd be.
Shut your mouth.
I know I should. No, I think they're pretty heavy set in 5th. I really don't know what they can improve on.
I think the last time they had a push like this was 3.5.
Yeah, I was just gonna
And
say
that took maybe like 4 years to get to 4th.
Yeah.
And then 4th was abysmal.
Yeah, because I remember 3.5 was like, I liked 3.5, but it was super
There was
mathy.
so much. There was so much in 3.5. I just fucking...
I would just use 3.5 books as a guideline. I'd be
I
like,
have
I don't
to.
understand these words, so I'm just gonna kind of do something different. But I like most of it.
I have to do that with 3.5
Yeah.
with certain things. Like, I have to say, like, the DM guide in Treasures, I was like, what? Like, this is all cool, but, like, how do I properly give these to people sometimes? And, like, you can only do so much based off of, like, tables, like, just bullshit tables.
Yeah.
So, like, I was kind of like, you know what? I had to open up the 3.5 books just to look at, like, magical items and be like, because 3.5 books were written phenomenally. Like, everything you needed was there.
Yeah, it's just the open license got fucking way out of control.
Yeah. But, like, the 3.5 stuff, like, everything was right there. Everything you needed. I love the monster manual 3.5 because you open up the back and it's like, here's all your monsters by challenge level, by challenge rating. And I was like, thank God. Thank God. Like, that's awesome. But then in 5th edition, they moved that part to a different... They moved it to the DM guide. Oh, and there it is. There it is. Stat blocks by challenge rating in the book, in the back of...
In the Book of Morty's Big Bad Bitch book.
Yeah, so, like... But in
That's Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Yeah, they
Rick and Morty's foam of toes.
Oh, it's like a bad fungus.
It sounds like an actual episode. One of these 70 new episodes.
He likes gears
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. He's got a lot of... he's very into steampunk.
Do you know Mordenkainen was Gary Gygax's character?
Was it really?
Or like he made Mordenkainen. Like that's why he comes up a lot in the spell book.
Yeah.
Like Mordenkainen's faithful watch.
If not him,
whatever.
it was like one of his first like playtesters or something.
Yeah.
I did not know that, actually. There's a lot of stuff, like I'll be honest with you, like, I love the D&D.
The only reason I know
games.
that is because I looked up a review of Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes,
Oh,
and they said that.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
It's not something I always knew.
I'm just going to make up some facts. And
Oh, that was something.
Oh, well, okay.
So I'm a giant nerd,
Chris knew
so...
it. Oh.
Oh, okay, you knew that, yeah.
Chris has his nerd cred for the day.
No, I don't need it.
You'll keep it.
Like totally off, not really totally off topic, but I was talking to the wife before I came here.
The
wife, yeah, and
Which wife?
the wife. I don't have
Which-
others.
There's a
Marissa.
bunch of wives in the world.
My wife.
Your wife? Okay.
My wife.
She's the.
My wife.
I- do you know how
He
many
said
times
it.
I
He said
can't-
it, guys. He said it. Good job, everybody. did it.
I was talking to her, and she's like one of her friends at work was like, "Oh, so what's Steve doing tonight?" And she's like, "I don't know."
Oh yeah, it is his character. All right,
Oh,
you were
cool.
right, TJ.
Nice
I thought you knew that.
points for
Yeah.
TJ.
You were like, I knew that. And then you doubted me? What the fuck? You asshole.
I just wanted to be sure that we were spreading the most factual information
Okay.
and not these alternative D&D facts.
Alt facts for D&D.
All facts for D&D. Mordenkainen's a wizard supremacist.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
That's why the Tomophos has so many non-human races in it.
I hate everything about what you're saying right now.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't
We're
like-
done with it.
I don't like where
Just
we
cut
are
it. Just cut it.
Just
in
cut
the
it.
world today. I don't
Yeah,
like
neither
where
do
we
I.
are
I don't.
as a society. I think we've regressed a lot. I'm gonna stop.
Quick, mute his microphone. Mute his microphone.
Oh, I'm just
Cut
gonna,
his mic.
I'm just gonna end it on this. I think John Mulaney's horse in a hospital bit
Kills it.
It kills it. It really makes it like that's the best thing you can say about this society. But like I'm done with it. But listen to that bit if you haven't.
You ever watch The Flash on CW?
No.
Nope.
Oh man. Okay.
Is
Well,
it? I heard it's good.
I watched the first season and it was really good, and a little bit of the second season that was really good too. But there's like a million other shows. My point is, the main guy looks just like John Mulaney to me and my friend.
I've seen pictures of the guy. I can't agree.
Okay.
Can't agree with that.
Like, his name is Grant Gustin, and he came up on Conan the other day, and it was muted, and I was like, "Oh, John Mulaney's on TV," and I turned up the radio. It's fucking Grant Gustin, and I was like, "I don't care about Grant."
Wow.
I was so pissed.
Don't give a fuck about this dude.
Like, I was delighted that I fell for the old Grant Gustin John Mulaney mix-up, and pissed at the same time.
Imagine like you pay tickets to go see John Mulaney and Grant Gustin there instead. You're like, what the fuck? Oh man, oh shit. There's God, I don't even know where to go from that. Besides,
Sorry, I derailed everything.
no, it's fine. It's fine because I'm thinking about so much.
Do you want to do a review of Mordenkainen's Book of Bad Bitches?
Talk about Mordenkainen's Book of Bad Bitches because mine doesn't arrive till tomorrow.
Well, Mordenkainen's Tomophos retails for $49.95
Whoa.
US.
That's a lot.
Amazon for $30.
Yeah.
Sorry,
local bookstores.
sorry, local stores. But
Sorry, hobby shops, but books are expensive.
yeah,
These books are expensive. And it gives a bunch of background on a bunch of the more popular D&D races, like demons and devils. You got elves. You got dwarves and their dirty cousin, the Dwerger, and the Darrow. You got the Gith, both flavors of Gith, the Gith Yankee and the Kazari. You got halflings and gnomes, and you got a bestiary of basically everything that's been released in the adventure books that wasn't included in the monster manual. And there's a bunch of shit, including the boss demons, for lack of a better term.
okay,
Like Baphomet and...
good.
Yeah, I said that one. All right.
Yeah, good because I'm gonna need those.
No, you won't. No, you won't. And it gives a deep, intricate history of each race, and it gives a bunch of variants for races too. Like it gives tieflings a bunch of things depending on what hell their liege is from, or who their demon liege is, or whatever, who their daddy is and what they do. You got a bunch of playable stuff on Drow. This new stuff called Eladrin. Is it new?
No,
No?
Eladrin have been in D&D before.
Well, they got new stuff on Elytron.
They're new to 5e, I think. I
Yeah.
don't remember seeing them in the player's handbook. I could be totally wrong though. I don't know.
There's a bunch of Shadowfell shit in here too, which is super cool because, you know, you want to be super edgy and shit.
Shadowfell.
The Shadowvar,
The emo fell.
the Raven Queen. Super insane.
We like Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Raven Queen is
Insane.
A bitch. Yeah.
She's a bitch.
Well, like, yeah, she's supposed like so. Like,
It's not an actual person anymore.
No.
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 Is a collection of ideas and symbols held together by memories
Oh, that's weird.
from stolen souls.
Sounds
Oh,
kind of
that's-
cool. There's elf stuff. I'm excited about that.
That's a part of the elf stuff.
Yeah.
The yeah, so like I'm really looking forward to looking at that when it comes in tomorrow. So as a player, how important do you think this is to players?
It's all right.
I mean, this is the one with the Eladrin. So for me personally, Steve and I were having a conversation about whether or not a half elf could have a parent who was an Eladrin. I don't see why not, but like the problem would be that it would make your character a little too overpowered if you also gain. I don't have the thing in front of me.
Face step.
Yeah, sorry, face step and the charisma bonus, which is beneficial to sorcerers. So I guess we'll find out while we play. Like if you think it's too much, we'll just drop it.
No. See, I as a DM, I like to run games where people want to play characters like
Fun characters.
fun characters
Yeah.
and stuff. I really don't like to gimp the players
Okay.
on anything because like as a DM, like the first thing I'm always in for is the fun. I'm
Okay.
always in it for the fun aspect. Very rarely will I be like no, unless it's like literally something like you really can't do.
Yeah.
So like I try not to go too crazy with like limiting players'
Rules.
capabilities and rules and like don't get me wrong, like rules are there for a reason, but they're only guides.
You don't need to be a lawyer about it.
No. There's like, did you like in 3.5? There were specific rules if you were standing in sand. So it's like, oh, if you're standing in sand, like everyone takes like -5 to like their movement, which I'm like, okay, cool, like I get it, it's sand. But it's like, and their attacks lose this, and their this. I'm like, I'm not.
And then you'd have the one guy carrying around a fucking bucket of sand so he could stand in sand and have his effects proc all the time. And I was like, no, you need a full beach to do that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. Like I even with like certain spells where it's like you need the items, like you got to go out and you got to find this for it.
I don't think it was recorded, but I think one of you, the two of you said when I was first starting out as a cleric, like, I don't know if I have all these things on me to do the thing. You were just like, just assume you always have it.
Yeah,
I like
Well,
that.
I gave you the
Yeah.
component patch in the house, the death
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
okay. So it was the death house. So
Yeah.
it wasn't recorded. Like we always.
It wasn't recorded.
No.
We
But it
always-
will be.
maybe.
That would be fun. I think.
Bo-
If we
pretty good.
bonus.
re-record the death house with Kevin, maybe or.
Yeah. We'll
Dress
figure it
up
out.
like your characters and we all come and play D&D.
Oh my god.
We'll stream that one.
Yeah.
That'll be a stream finale.
I don't have the money to make a dwarf costume. Just wear a T-shirt that says dwarf on it.
No,
Oh,
true.
please do it.
But back to whether this is like necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's
This
more for
is-
DMs and like
It's more for DMs, but this is a great edgelord supplement.
it's great. It's great if a DM buys it and shares it with the players. I think, like the whole group can pitch in and buy it together.
I've been seeing that with like
It's expensive. you
Yeah,
know?
$50 for a book if you
Yeah.
buy it from a store. $30 on Amazon. That's not too bad. I think I spent more on the Yawning Portal. I think that was on Amazon. That was like $40 on Amazon. I really don't buy like $55 after tax is like
Yeah.
too much.
I
for those
don't
books,
like.
man.
I don't like.
Granted, like you do get like what we how many hours do we have in Strahd, man? Like,
Well, at least 30.
yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of Strahd going on.
A lot of straw.
A lot of Strahd.
I bet we could whoop his ass. Just get
We
it
did.
over
I'm
with.
surprised you guys. I'm gonna have to beef him up, man. Or like,
No.
maybe I held back a
No,
little. I don't know.
When he's in his castle, he's much better.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Because I was looking at the monster manual, and a vampire lord in a vampire lord's lair is fucking super great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like
And-
that flavor. That's why he's like so easy right now because he's outside of his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, like, I started unleashing those bites against you, and that kind of.
Bites?
Oh yeah, when he bit you, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
restoring health too.
Right, that's right.
So I remember saying that, and yeah, that was bad.
That's pretty
Nick
good.
got his ass kicked though. He was taking some pretty big hits.
That's fine. That's what he's there for.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I have 81 HPs. Yeah, good for you. Fucking use them all.
yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the listeners to hear the one we just recorded. That was insane.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be out for a while though, but
You even told them they were dead, dry trees. Like when we walked in there.
Yeah.
And I just, fire. I gotta
Well, like
go.
like once again, like in that episode, I'm gonna try to edit it correctly so it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like a mess. But
Wait, we
he-
made it sound like a mess?
well, what happened was I was kind of like, okay, well, there's no space there. He goes, oh, but I wanted to unleash my whatever strike.
The searing
We're-
strike.
The searing.
on
I wanted to set my searing
we're
axe
spoiling
down.
the episode.
Yeah, we are.
Should
But-
we release this after it comes out?
No,
that'll be in like 7 weeks.
no. So anyway, like
Sorry.
I said something happened, and then my brother's like, "But I want this to happen," and I was kind of like, because I'm always for the fun. I'm like, "Okay, fine, that happens," and it was worse.
Much worse.
I was like, "All right, you want to play around with time? We'll play around with time," and yeah, that happened.
And I played around with leaving.
It was fun though.
It was
We
fun.
had a
It was
good time.
It was like the end of like Empire Strikes Back, where everyone's like kind of like, damn. Like Lost isn't really a thing you guys have really experienced yet.
Came close.
Yeah, came really close.
Surprised it took this long to come this close.
Yeah. And it was like a fucking tree.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Oh,
The
man.
tree didn't even have attacks.
No.
Like,
But it's really interesting to see like how you guys have been interacting for some time now. Like as someone who's literally just narrating a story for you. And
Yeah.
it's-
What are you looking forward to the most?
yeah.
Shit, I'm looking forward to unleashing this hell of a story on you guys. I've been working on this for a while. I have some new applications I'm using.
Uh-oh.
I got a map. Like I hand built a map with a
Uh-oh.
program, and
Cool.
I'm learning some shit. There are some things on Steam I bought. So like these map editing
Daggerdale?
programs. No. It's like a map program. It's called like I forgot what the name of it is, but it's named by
Team Fortress 2.
It's like tiles or some shit.
yeah, it's like a tile
Super
program.
simple, right?
Yeah, really simple. It looked like, and it was like super cheap too. It wasn't too expensive. So
That's
I'm like,
cool.
all right. So I plan on doing that. Showing you guys that and all the things I'm making by hand, the towns, and I'm interested to see where you guys go with a story that like literally is like I'm not tied to something. I can literally just
Make shit up on the fly.
yeah, because that's like one thing I felt kind of weird about. It was kind of like, okay, I guess I have to stick to these. And like halfway through, I'm like, fuck it. Like when you guys went through the whole Abbey of St. Markova.
Fuck that place.
Yeah,
That was weird.
yeah. There was like, dude, there was like so much. There's so many characters you should have met and all these like specific people. I'm like, but none of these people really serve a purpose unless they do certain things. So I had to put them on the back burner until like something would happen.
Until we needed them, yeah.
Until you needed them, because like I just kind of feel like, oh, like you're walking in here and like, oh, there's someone in the corner looking at you and they're doing this, and it's kind of like,
They're
like-
looking at you and moving their hand against their pants and going. I closed the door. Just close the door.
I like the way you guys like it's been moving really really forward, and like
Because
the
we're trying to leave Barovia.
yeah, like another thing too is like according to the game, and this is the biggest pet peeve I had. According to the game, every time you guys moved on the map, like it was all like tiled out.
Yeah.
So like every space was supposed to take like half a day or something like that. So
What?
Whoa!
Every quarter mile?
yeah, like every quarter
Ugh.
mile is supposed to take you like half a day or some shit like that.
That's ridiculous.
But there's supposed to be a fight like
Why would a
every
quarter of a mile take you a day?
I don't know.
Or whatever.
I don't know. But like every space you walked into or something like that
had a chance of
had a
proccing
chance
an
of
encounter.
having
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that's gonna
Oh,
take
okay.
forever. And like as much as it's cool
God,
to fight,
we'd be
like,
so fucking powerful. Well, I guess it's
No, we
milestone
wouldn't.
based.
milestone based.
We'd
That's
just be
annoying.
aggravated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I don't think that's fun. I don't think it's fun having like here's another fight, and it's kind of like okay. Like I've played JRPGs before from
Yeah.
the 1990s.
Yeah.
I remember walking around and be like, "Fuck, another fight?
Yep.
Seriously?"
Yep.
What was when I was prepping Out of the Abyss too,
Yeah.
that nobody's ever gonna hear.
We got the 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's
Oh, no.
fine. I don't know if we're ever gonna do
Whatever you
anymore.
want to do. Oh, okay. It's your call on that one, but
Yeah, I mean maybe down the line, but like every day you wander in the Underdark, there's 2 events. So I'm just like, I'll just pre-generate them.
yeah.
Age Werger, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I want him to live.
And that one, like, without the Abyss, man, like, you were managing what, like, 17 characters?
Yeah, at one point, yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of like, wow, that's...
A whole drow outpost. It was a little...
Yeah. Not even just that, like, just the
and the
good
NPCs,
guys, the NPCs. And, like, everyone escapes. And it's like, okay, now you have to manage 4 players. One of them is really obnoxious, and me. And the other ones
you're
are all
alright.
just like, whatever. Nah.
You were good.
Oh, thank you. I don't get to play too often, so when
Yeah.
I do, I kind of go weird sometimes.
We'll revisit that.
Yeah,
Gets weird.
it gets weird.
I'm gonna get weird.
Yeah, plus Todd was playing with us that one time, and Todd's a Todd-
gonna get real weird.
oh man. Yeah, so it's
Was Todd working against the party actively?
no.
I felt like it at a few points.
No, he was. I feel like he was kind of like trying to get shit going because
Yeah.
that's the thing. Is like I was also doing like I ran the Death House with Todd. Like I was gonna ask Todd to play Curse of Strahd. but
Yeah.
He actually has been running Curse of Strahd for a while now.
Oh.
So I'm kind of like, fuck. Okay, I can't really run that with
Yeah,
him.
he'll know everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and he can't. But he's good at like holding back some things. So that's also another thing I like about homebrew. You guys won't really know what the hell's coming. There's
Yeah,
no book for
that's
what
awesome.
I'm gonna give you guys. Like
That's what's annoying. Like I remember Googling the symbol of Ravenkind so that I could like just have a card with what it does, so I don't have to like ask Steve to tell me every single time. And I wound up getting like people talking about their campaigns and stuff that they did. I'm like, I don't want to spoil anything. I just want this one item.
give me those goddamn stats.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of shit accidentally spoiled
Yeah.
for me from the Waffle Crew mostly.
I
Of
don't
Dice
know.
Camera Action.
Yeah.
What's the Waffle Crew?
Dice Camera
Is
Action.
that a podcast?
It's a stream. It's Chris
Okay.
Perkins, Holly Conrad, Anna something something, Nate Wants to Battle, and Jared Knavenbauer. Pro
Oh.
Jared. Pro Jared the completionist.
Oh yeah.
Those
I've
are
heard
two
of
different
Project.
people.
Yeah, so I've been like, looking through the book and just reading certain things. I'm kind of like, it kind of pains me just to be like, okay, I really can't do much here. And then towards like recently, I've been kind of like, fuck it, I'll do whatever I want here. Like I'm just
Yeah,
doing my own.
Fucking do
That's
it.
fun that way.
Yeah.
I think.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also trying not. I'm trying to be somewhat. Like at this point, you guys are pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be somewhat challenging, and then I got my brother over here with Snaring Strike. I'm like, God damn it!
You've also got your brother who was almost killed by a fucking tree, though.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
It balances out.
He balances his
We
stuff
whooped
out.
Strahd's ass and we almost got beat down by a flesh golem or whatever.
Yeah, the flesh.
So
golem.
it balances out.
Yeah, that was having Luke disappear and then come back. The
That's
way I
pretty
brought
cool.
him back, I was like, all right,
Yeah, that was cool. I like how we found him.
Yeah, that was
Redacted.
yeah. Whatever.
Or what's
But
his face.
oh yeah, that too. Oof. I still gotta do like a one-off with him and like how that happened, but I might just keep it as it is.
We got time.
We got time. We got plenty of time.
Got time.
We're I think 17 or 18 episodes in. at this point.
Yeah.
But like we're up episode 12 coming up, so like it's gonna come quick.
We
gotta
got 5 weeks.
We gotta start recording, and it's not gonna happen.
No, we might end up with maybe a week or two with like no Strahd stuff. So this might end up starting a little bit sooner than I thought. But it's fine for me.
However it happens, it happens. I just hope we have content to release.
Oh, we will.
We will. We got
totally
this. This will take up. No, it is off week. This is off schedule.
It's off schedule. It's an off week, and I know you got one of those coming up too.
Yeah.
And but we're gonna plan around it because that's what we do. We have content straight through that week, so we're looking at like mid-July. We might have that little bit of a lapse, but
Black Friday, I will not be able to record.
Black Friday
because I have to help get ready for my brother's wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when's the I guess get married on?
The Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Oh, wow. Congrats to him.
Yeah.
Lots of weddings this year.
Yeah.
Too many.
When's yours coming?
Wedding season. Oh, I'm getting married in 2020.
Cool.
But I have. Let's just put this on the record so that we don't forget. July. There's 2 Fridays that I'm gonna be unavailable.
Okay, yeah, whatever, man.
I might be able to do one of them because we're having 2 engagement parties, one in New Hampshire and one in New York.
Oh, nice.
So maybe the one in New York I could come over, but we'll see. I don't know what's going on with planning.
No,
don't stress it.
Don't stress it. Like when I remember when I was the stuff before I got married and whatnot. Like getting to that finish line was like it was kind of stressful, but like the wife took it way worse, and
Like she was stressing out about it.
she was stressing out about a lot of stuff. And even when her cousin got married, she was still stressing out about stuff because it wasn't even her wedding.
Yeah.
She was stressing out about stuff.
That's what I like. Like we just went to a wedding recently, and I don't know. I'm not going to speak for Emily, but I was thinking about our wedding. Like, and it's like I couldn't think about the wedding that we were going to, which is just weird. Like,
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's you just gotta relax.
Yeah.
That's like the number one thing. Just relax.
That's not something I do though, Steve.
I know you don't. that's like when oh my god, like when like Marissa was freaking out about something, and I told her, I'm like, chill. It doesn't matter. It just does. It doesn't.
No.
Like the biggest thing we had was like someone did an RSVP, and we're like, are they? No, you.
Oh, cool.
No, you're fine. Everyone else. It was like someone else in this family and her side, and or like they did RSVP and they just never showed up.
Oh, that's much worse.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so we're like, what the hell? We had extra seats and stuff,
Yeah.
and like when you RSVP and don't show up, like we had to cut people, and that's like a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare when you're trying to cut people.
Sorry, full up.
Yeah, it's like
You told me I might have to bounce somebody out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. It was after
Crazy
the wedding.
shit.
Like people came up to us and like, you won't believe what the fuck happened. And we're like, what are you talking about? And like, oh,
Well, like,
shit was going
at
crazy.
your wedding?
Yeah, at my wedding.
I saw none of it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It was like fighting.
Do
like,
we want this recorded?
Yeah,
No.
fuck no, because
No.
anyone, whatever. It's like
I want to hear the story, but I don't know if
So
you
the
want other
biggest
people to-
surprise
No,
was
someone-
my 2 coworkers being there.
yeah. It
Keith
was
Harris and Kelly.
yeah. The
But that was a good surprise. So
no, it was. I didn't know you worked with them.
yeah.
We had
Oh, welcome to Long Island, where everybody knows each other.
exactly 8 million people and like only 2.
No, I was seated at a bunch of people I didn't know.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I knew Chris when I was in high school, and then I knew Steve separately. I feel like I've told you guys this a million times, but
Nah.
and then we like met up much later.
That's 2
And you
great
guys-
tastes that taste great together.
You guys knew each other, and I was like, "This doesn't happen. This is like Batman meeting the Flash, or Batman meeting Spider-Man, or some shit. It's weird."
Well,
Wait, who is Spider-Man?
Oh, Steve? I don't know.
I don't,
Oh, fuck.
I'm too fat for Spider-Man.
So am I.
Man Spider.
Okay.
That could be
Spider.
Man Spider. Oh man.
I didn't want to make it a thing like that.
Well, tough shit.
I said Spider-Man Steve. That's why. That's how I got there.
S and S.
Yeah.
It's fine. But so yeah, this D&D stuff, man. It's good. We also have E3 right around the corner.
Not a single dragon except for your brother.
Yeah, exactly. How weird is that? Like
That is weird.
Like Curse Strahd. Actually, I'm not gonna say it anymore. But
Okay.
Madame Eve is a dragon
yes, no, she was not.
in disguise. She was a
Turns
transformer.
out Bunky
Well,
was a dragon the entire time.
I will say, I will say that there's a part of the game that I am heavily modifying
Okay.
because I think it works better with certain people's backstories, and I think it's more fun.
Nice.
So I'm
Wait,
very excited. Okay, so like
In
at this
Strahd
point,
or in yours?
no, in mine,
All
no, in Strahd.
All right.
So like there's gonna be, first of all, like now some really cool shit's gonna happen. Like everyone's gonna kind of get little rewards here or there.
Ooh.
So I'm really excited for that.
Some magic items.
Side
Some magic
quest.
items, yes.
Ooh.
Magic items. This is side quest that's
Love getting
really
stuff.
really cool, and I'm modifying the shit out of it.
Your brother got a magic axe.
Yeah, he's got this
Oh,
magic
that was cool.
axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's slowly eating him.
it is. That's the nasty thing about it.
Yeah.
And then Nick will never get a sword that works for longer than like.
Is his
3
axe busted now?
No, his axe
Oh,
is
it
still
should
good,
be.
but every sword he got was destroyed,
Well,
and I'm loving this running gag, so to speak.
Well, he does it to himself for
He
most
really-
of the part. Like,
He really does.
well, I mean, the silver sword was a crit fail.
Crit fail, yeah.
yeah, his
First now,
fucking
the
his
original
character. It's
sword-
his character's fault.
Was the gloop in the basement of the House of Horrors. And that was the silver sword, and that was the spear, that was the glyph of warding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spear is a very loose term for that, which is just a pointed stick.
Yeah. That was awesome too.
Yeah.
Like listening back on that one, I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that."
Yeah. Well, this was like fucking 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was. They throwing the spear.
Yeah, listening to the episode where you like congratulated me on getting engaged. I'm like, that happened in March. It's like June or May.
Well, that's like one of the other episodes. I think recently I was kind of like, we record these months in advance because there's just no way to record like.
What the fuck?
What is that?
It sounded like the
That-
air conditioner shut off. Like, you know what I
Super
mean?
hard.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. So non D&D related stuff. We got E3 around the corner. I'm excited for that.
They did that last year.
Yeah, they do it.
Why are they doing it again? I don't understand.
They've been doing it for a couple of years now.
There's too many games.
21 now?
Stop making
Yeah.
games.
And Jeff Gerstmann's been to every one of them.
Yeah. I met him.
Did you?
Yeah, a
Oh,
couple
that's
years
super
ago.
cool.
Yeah. So before E3, I was invited to a friend of mine invited me to this thing at NYIT where Jeff Gertzman was like hosting like a Q&A session. So I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Was he still at GameSpot at the time?
No,
or-
he left. No,
All
this is
right.
like when he is with
First
Giant
started
Bomb.
Giant Bomb. Okay.
Yeah. So like I got to meet him. I shook his hand. I was like, "Hey, you're cool. Thanks for like being an inspiration to like a ton of people who like want to do this work." And he's literally standing there going, "Don't do this."
No. That's not the lesson you take from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like, "Yeah, I do this, I do that," and like reviews are useless nowadays because you can just watch them on Twitch.
You
I'm
can
like,
watch them on Twitch, and 2 patches later, they're bunk.
Yeah. He's like, he's like, just don't fucking do this. Don't do this job. And everyone's like, so I immediately, after he's like, you don't want to do this job. Some guy's like, how do I intern to do this job? And he's like, really?
What?
Really, man? Like, I always think of like the David Duchovny moment from Zoolander. When,
Oh my God.
Where he's like, why male models? And like, he explains the whole thing about male models. And then Zoolander looks at it and is like, but why male models? He's like, really? I just told you.
God damn. David Duchovny comes up so much when we record this show,
Yeah.
on and off mic.
Yeah. I listen to this stuff. Like, I gotta re-listen to every episode, and there's 2 things that happen constantly. The first
Accidental
one,
Mulaney.
accidental. No, that's like purposeful.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It happens on purpose.
We're
now.
obsessed with John.
It's really.
It's fucking creepy.
If I didn't cut enough of those out, people would be like, Really, guys?
You know what? You should just cut out every single Mulaney reference and release it as a John Mulaney obsession podcast.
Here's the John Mulaney episode where all we do is quote John Mulaney.
Welcome to Talkin Copper. We talk about every episode here. We talk about all the Mulaney references in this one. And in this one, we talk about Mulaney at this point.
Well, did you listen to...
Can you start cutting your brothers? I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, my God. Yes.
Oh.
That needs to be a t-shirt. I'm going to go ahead and... Well,
I have... I do... I say several things over and over again, and now I'm starting to hear... Like, the thing is...
You have, like, 5 things you say, though.
I say five phrases consistently.
You go and do that.
Yeah.
And we do it too. I do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we all do it, but like
I'm trying to I'm trying so
God
hard.
bless your brother's heart.
Yeah, really.
Bless his soul.
Really, I'm trying.
Your brothers are good people.
I gotta say, when I was listening to it, and after I listened to it, I thought, when Nick is in the house and he's sitting at the table, and you just picture a fucking dragon insisting on sitting at the head of the table, how fucking funny that is. Like no, I'm fucking sitting here. Like, just
the only one sitting, also.
Big fucking dragon. It's just so funny to me. He's just like being like a bro about it.
He's just got like one foot up on the table, arm back over the armrest over the shoulder of the chair, and he's like, well,
steam is coming out of his
here's
nose.
some dinner. Lady Watcher invited us. I'm gonna go ahead and sit at the head.
And she's like, that's where my dead husband used to sit. And he's like,
oh, so it's
okay.
Then he goes, do you want me? Then he goes, should I move?
Should
yeah, you fucking dragon, move.
Oh, fuck.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
Not on purpose, but funny.
You get beaten the Feywilds for that shit.
This is like one of the reasons why, like, I love the group that we have.
Yeah.
Because, like, oh man, I really can't wait for Kevin to jump into this because it's so good. And man, like, it's just everyone has their moments.
Is he gonna play Batman again?
No,
Thank God.
He's going for something else.
Oh, good.
Which, if you guys want any secret stuff, like, just message me separately so I can.
Well, I don't want to know secrets. If it's meant to be a secret, I'd
No.
like to find out in the game.
No,
Like
like if you
secrets.
want something
Oh.
that you don't want anyone else to know, because
okay,
because Kevin's like I've been DMing for Kevin like for a couple of years now, and like he's got the gist of like, okay, yeah, so if I want to tell you something I don't want someone else to know, like, I can just do that. So like
Just
I
text me.
just don't want him being the only person with cool shit.
I have some ideas.
Whatever you want, man.
Cool.
Like I said, I'm not really I don't tell people.
I really want to do the Winter Court Blade singer who just does screamo.
Who was it? The crow race. What was that?
Oh,
Raven
the
thing?
Krakoa? No, the I know what you're talking about.
The-
Tengu.
The Tengu, but only speaks in memes.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking good.
Yeah.
Hey. Like, that's a character. I was thinking about originally doing that for Out of the Abyss. And I was kind of like, oh, I really don't know many words. Like, the whole way that he talks. Like, you can only say the words that he's heard, or...
No, you could talk however you want. It's
Okay.
just
I kind of like
Tengu.
this. I think that we should,
have informal sessions
Yeah.
more often.
Yeah.
like, if we need content, just bullshit on an episode, because
And then we'll come up with it.
Yeah.
No, but what is the background of your world?
So the world is called Crate.
And Barrel.
The world's called Crate, and essentially what happened was that it lived in peace for a while, for a very long time.
Packed up neatly in its little box.
Exactly, and then demons and shit. Deans came out.
Deans came in. I was like, your tuition's going up. Your tuition's going up. You're on double decker secret probation, Animal House.
Robot House. No, it's.
Oh, my poor tenant.
Hopefully he likes Futurama, but
who doesn't?
yeah, exactly. So with this world, the whole idea. Oh, what was that? I don't know.
That's a motorcycle
That is a
outside.
motorcycle outside.
That's somebody with a very small penis outside.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So the world was pretty peaceful for a very long time. Then out of nowhere, these demons kind of came up and started to kill people because they felt like they had the rightful rule of the land of this earth. There's other lore that's evolving outside forces. Because, there's multiple planes in D&D.
Yeah, the multiverse.
So the planes all come together and like, yeah, we should just take this. That this is ours. We can have this. Let's take it. So they're like, okay, so we're going to fight. Yeah, they're going to fight like the entire world. And the whole world is like, oh shit, like we don't want this to happen. And as the demons are slowly taking over, they all the races kind of coagulate into this one area. And that's where they fend off the demons. Dragons come out, help them, and that's kind of like why.
Help the demons?
No, help all the races survive this onslaught of demons. Not necessarily.
Okay, that would be really cool.
There's
too.
no original ideas. Let's be
Yeah,
No,
that'd
they
be really
really
cool,
aren't.
too.
It sucks.
So.
Even Monster Hunter is not an original idea.
No.
That's just a pseudo ripoff of fucking what was that thing? It wasn't Shadowrun. It was before Shadowrun. Earth Dawn. Got it. Good. I love.
Where you guys are taking place happens like way after all these events, where the world is fairly established now. Demons haven't been seen in like ages.
We're in this big old Attack on Titan style town.
Yeah.
Cool.
But there's still other towns and stuff outside that circle, outside the city gates and stuff. Like, land is pretty much flourishing. And at the city itself that you guys are in is called Atheon, which is called also known as the City of Glass, because it was also used by and created with dragon glass, which is sands burned by dragons to make things. Mm-hmm. So City of Glass, pretty typical.
Like that City of Glass, or a
no,
different City of Glass?
Different City.
All right.
This has nothing to do with anything else in the
right.
D&D world at all. So
I might also be thinking of the City of Brass.
you might be thinking City of Brass.
So,
I don't know.
can we use stuff that's from D&D?
Oh yeah, well, like it's gonna be all backed by D&D stuff. All the
Okay.
creatures and stuff. We're gonna fight our D&D creatures.
So it's like all the planes of existence kind of exist in the multiverse, and this is part of the multiverse type of thing.
Yeah.
So it's possible to have stuff from other campaigns or other settings.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah. There's gonna be some crossover.
that's cool.
There's gonna be some things that might, go through this multiverse. You might hear some familiar names.
Dristor and...
So
Don't bring Dristor into this shit.
Nah.
You don't need to be here.
But it's going to be stuff that you guys might have played previously or things
Oh.
like that. So it's not going to be something like because I'll be honest with you, I know nothing about D&D like lore. Like
Yeah,
I know
it's-
nothing.
me
There's so
neither.
much,
There's a lot, and Ugh.
yeah, I don't like sticking to the D&D thing. I like to use certain points as like anchors.
I'm somewhat of an expert on Faerun.
I know. So like I try to play like unless it's like really super specified. I really try to like the Underdark. Like I get that area.
I used the wrong voice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to come across like I'm knocking the lore. I love it. It's just I never.
Some of it's so fucking corny though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I just kind of like how D&D is D&D. It's literally guidebooks. You can do whatever you want with it.
You can build a world.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing. And I'm building the world thanks to this really useful online tool called World Anvil, which helps you develop every single part of your world.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, no,
Don't
not at all.
think
But
that.
I support him on Patreon. I give him like $5 a month, and it's a fantastic app. Like it's all web based, and you can plan your world. You can plan geography. It really makes you think about certain elements of the story, of like, hey, how like your empire, what do they own? What's their plan? What's their goals? What's the outlook of them?
So that's kind of like Guide to Everything, I think, does that. Or was
Yeah.
it Tomopho's?
No, Guide to Everything, like help you flesh out your
Yeah, like your
backstory.
character.
Yeah,
That's really helpful.
yeah, that's helpful. That's helpful for me when I'm making NPCs. Because the interesting thing about this world too is that the empire, the Argus Empire, as I call it, they decided to take really talented fighters and people who had different strengths and different weaknesses and put them into these different halls, and each one's named after like a creature. So like you have the Order of the Bear, and that's mostly defensive
your
fighters, your tanks.
Yeah.
Then you have like the Order of the Fox, who are your faster characters.
And your illusionists.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Owl, who's like the magic users. Eagles are rangers and archers. There's a couple of them, and each one has like a head, and each head has a legendary weapon or weapons that get handed down from leadership to leadership. And a couple of them are like, and like that was actually really inspired to me by, in a weird way, World of Warcraft in a way.
Okay.
Because in the last
Wind Fury, the Blessed, whatever.
no like no like so in the latest expansion, like every class had a class hall
Yeah.
that you would go to.
Okay.
And like it was kind of like your own little hideaway. Like the rogues had like this underground sewer system in Dalaran, which was cool because I'm playing a rogue right now, and like all these different
Cool.
classes. Yeah, all these different classes have different order halls. So I'm kind of like, this is kind of a neat idea, but there's a point where once you get into the elite guards and you can, align yourself with one of these halls, you guys will get benefits for aligning to the hall. So the part that you guys come in at, you're not necessarily members yet.
Or raw recruits.
You're recruits,
Yeah.
and you have a leader of your recruit who's giving you these missions to go on, and he's going to be like, okay, if you pass this mission, you're accepted, and you can pick out your order hall.
Are there going to be conflicts of interest once we pledge to halls?
Perhaps.
Will I be able to dick over my party in the most fiendish way possible?
Oh.
Depends on how you want to play it.
I don't want to do that.
So yeah, this
That's Bramble's job.
well, yeah. He
Remember
flew
when
out
you
of the-
slammed the door on us and you're like, oh, fuck you guys. So we're gonna go talk to this guy now, plan some spells,
Yeah.
and we're just standing there.
Have you guys figured out that I'm actually a monster yet?
No.
Okay, cool.
What? Is that your backstory? Did you just drop a spoiler? Like, shit. Yeah, that would have been cool. Oh well.
Oh man. So this the big thing about this world too is that I haven't fully developed the world because I'm waiting for your backstories.
No.
Because
Well.
if you guys come like, oh, I came from this town or something, I'm gonna put that on the map.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you have family members? Guess what I'm doing? They're actual people
Imperiling
now.
them.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So like
Oh, I want to write more shit now.
yeah. So like I do that. This is the first time I'm really, really, really implementing this. But when you make someone real, they're gonna be real.
Yeah.
And depending on what you do, might have, if they're alive, might affect them somehow. News might get out. Maybe demons go after them.
I was a LARPer for a while. This is not a new concept.
It's not new to you. Yeah.
It's pretty new in D&D though. Like, oh yeah, my family off on a farm that I never write to.
Yeah.
And you never hear of in the campaign.
Yeah. Like you might see some familiar faces like that. Like,
That's cool.
oh, you came from the streets. Oh, look, here's someone that grew up and knew you. Like they're pleading with you. They need help. Like,
I love that.
yeah, it's.
I
just
take
little-
backstories really seriously.
You sent me like a really solid backstory.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, man.
It's fun.
Most of my dudes are extra planner that I'm thinking about playing.
Yeah.
Like I get Yankee, I get Zeri, and the Frost Eladrin. Why your computer keep
Who
on
was
coming
that?
at you?
It's
It's WoW again.
It is WoW again.
Go, hey, you haven't signed in half a day. You
No,
okay?
no, it's
You want to stick that needle back in your arm?
no.
You want to chase that dragon, that literal dragon? You're never going to get the drop. It's a 0.01%
Oh,
chance.
fuck that.
No, it's
That's when I stopped playing WoW. When it
You
gets
want
to
to
that.
farm Prince?
Come
Come on.
It's my guild.
Oh, alright. That was the voice I was trying to do before. but it came out as drag queen because all my girlfriend watches now are like drag queen videos for some reason. I don't know why.
Nothing like wrong with people who are drag
No,
queens.
damn,
but
that's
like,
great.
But it's like-
it was a hard switch from like Markiplier and CJU to just Alaska. She's obsessed with
man.
one named Alaska Thunderfuck.
Okay, so
That's a great name.
So you grew up with her?
did I really?
No.
Okay.
I thought that's where that was going, though.
No.
Okay, so
No.
funny story.
Different drag queen. And I'm dead serious. I worked at GameStop. My wife worked at GameStop with this guy Chris for a very long time.
Yeah.
And this guy Chris met and is now married to a drag queen who's been on like RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
All right.
Ginger Minge. I don't know how to say the last name because I never heard the word spoken.
Mignon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like this person's like a world-known drag queen. I'm like, fuck, that's crazy.
That's kind of cool.
That's cool and crazy. And like,
Gingivitis.
no. But I'm like,
Oh
you know,
my God.
there's gifs of this dude
That's
saying
cool.
shit. I'm like, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like shit, like it's like 6
Imagine
degrees right here. And then
How
I have
much
another friend of
cocaine
mine.
They must do.
Huh?
Ah.
What?
What?
No, I'm just having a fantasy about doing coke with drag queens.
Listen, we live in New York. That
We
can
do,
be easily done. It's not like a fantasy.
I
at
know
this-
a place where we can go right now.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
No.
No.
No
Family
me-
members who listen to this show, we're joking.
coworkers who listen to this show. I'm sorry.
Why? Why are you doing that?
Well, that's where all the money went. No. So, we hit
They don't let
about.
me handle money.
Huh?
Just sensitive information.
You and I both with the sensitive information. Don't mess with us. I will find everything.
I won't because I'm not that motivated.
I'm not saying anything else. I'm gonna step back away from that before I say something stupid.
Cool.
So we're hitting like the hour 10-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, keep it going.
Do you want to keep? This is gonna be.
This has been Talking Copper. I like that.
Talking Kappa.
This is-
Talking Kappa.
Talking piece.
Talking.
Talking
Which-
Piece.
I like Talking piece.
This has been Talking Piece.
think-
This is my Talking Piece. It's
Do you
my
think that The Walking Dead's actually gonna end?
Fuck, I hope
Because,
I
like,
so.
hope fucking so.
Because
Shit.
like the lead guy is just like, yeah, I'm done.
That show has been on so fucking long. The
That's
first
going-
season I loved.
10 years, right? Or something like
It
that?
feels like it. The first season was amazing and should have just been that. And then it just kept repeating itself. We're gonna go to a place, and then we're gonna.
The
leave
guy
that
hates
place.
us, and then we're gonna take it over,
And
and
then
then we
we're-
gotta go to a place.
And then we're gonna go to another
but
place.
the guy hates us.
Yep.
So we're gonna take it over.
Yep.
Carl, no.
Oh, let's go to the jail. Let's go to the farm. Let's go.
Yo, Supernatural's still going.
Holy
never-
shit!
I never
Yeah,
watched
that's just
That show has been on the air since 2005.
one of the characters from Supernatural was in Gilmore Girls. Played like one of,
Jared Padalecki?
I don't
Yes.
know. Is that
The
his
tall
name?
guy, right?
Yeah.
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 Jared Padalecki.
Yeah. He's the handsome one, right? I don't know.
Oh, they're all handsome.
They're all really like Supernatural, man.
the
Like,
handsome one,
you
right?
got some really handsome
There ain't an
people on
ugly
that
dude
show.
on that show.
Huh?
There ain't an ugly person on that show.
No. Was it on CW?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think there's,
that'll explain.
yeah, there's like no ugly people in any of those shows.
Yeah, no.
Like none. And I don't know. I'm just like whatever. I get it.
It gets eyes.
You know,
Gets ratings.
I got an email. Swear
Oh
my
my
life.
god, are you gonna be on Supernatural?
No. No.
Was
Wait.
it, hey, don't talk to me or my programs ever again from CW?
Yeah. No. I got an email for a casting thing. They're like,
Oh, cool.
they're like, yeah. So we want, after seeing your photo and your profile and stuff, we want to extend this offer to you. We want you to play on the Discovery Channel, John Wayne Gacy. And I'm like,
Why did you accept?
I didn't answer yet.
Fucking accept.
Yes! Oh my god!
I'm like,
Steve.
I'm like, what? I'm like, no. So I look
Steve,
at
forward them my picture. I'll be John Wayne Gacy.
no, I will say no, but I have a really good friend. No, so
I know someone who's very excited to play John.
Instead of picture me going,
so I was like, fuck, man, like, oh, come on, man.
do it. Do it.
I look up pictures of John Wayne Gacy at my work computer to
Shouldn't
throw.
have done that. You should not have done that.
I did it on purpose. I looked at pictures and I saw the pictures of him like without the clown makeup and shit. And I was like, fuck me. Man, I look just like that guy.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, fuck. And like, I saw myself, I'm like, that's what I'm going to look like in 10 years? No, I'm done.
Clown makeup on.
No.
Even Wow, is your character a leather worker?
Do you mean Leather Daddy?
No, I mean leather worker, because
No.
John Wayne Gacy skinned his victims.
I'm very well aware of the things he's done.
Made nipple belts.
No,
Yeah.
no. See, like,
Yeah.
but I saw pictures of. I
Let's
was
make
like,
a true crime podcast.
so I
Dun, dun.
I told Marissa that. And I'm like, she's like, oh, so how's your day going? And I was kind of like, it sucks. And I'm like, well, I got this email, and she's like, what the fuck?
Steve, do it.
I don't know.
You gotta
Get
say
real
yes.
into the
You have to
character.
say yes.
Oh god.
Get some
I might-
designer lamps.
I might say, yeah. I don't know. It depends. You guys see what's going
Come
on.
on.
The guy sent me. He's like, we don't know the dates yet. So I'm like, well, I can't.
When you
like,
iron that out, let me
yeah,
know.
I might have to put my 2 weeks in and just be like, yeah,
Hey guys, going to be John Wayne Gacy.
I'm a fucking
Peace.
movie star
So
now.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play a
Discovery.
serial killer.
Discovery
It's
star.
Discovery, the Discovery Channel.
Oh fuck, do it.
I don't know, man.
Can I get your
Yeah.
autograph, Mr. Gacy? I need
Yeah.
Steve.
I can't believe that I would get an email like that. Whatever.
God, that's
And
great.
so anything else you
I
guys?
think that's a good note to end on.
That's a good note to end. So
Oh, we're not going to discuss our characters?
I would love to.
do you want to keep on going, or do we want to like stop it here and do like another?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I will keep on going because, like, what? Let's give people a thing to listen to.
Okay.
This is a thing to listen to,
This is a thing to
right?
listen to. I just don't know like the level that people want to continue to listen.
If you're still
Like-
listening, cool.
First of all, that John Wayne Gacy thing is a big payoff. for
Yeah,
you.
that's
That's a fantastic payoff for you, and you should be really. Maybe I will do the John Wayne Gacy thing.
Why
It might
wouldn't
just-
you?
It just might be like, oh shit! Like listen to this D&D podcast. The guy played John Wayne Gacy. Can you fucking believe that? Like holy shit! I don't know. So like, talk about your characters. Let's do that.
Well, TJ's got a more solid thing than I do.
I have working on a sorcerer who is a half elf. I don't know if I want to get into the backstory because I feel like I kind of want some of that to be revealed in game.
Okay.
All I'll say is that he has the powers of a sorcerer. He's half elf. And he's not sure where they came from, which I think is kind of standard of sorcerers from what I was reading. Like, the sorcerer's powers are kind of like, they don't study them. They're not like wizards where they don't go to school for it. They're just born with it, kind of like a mutant.
or CoverGirl. Yeah.
CoverGirl?
Or-
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Are you saying Ellen DeGeneres is a mutant?
What?
What?
Ellen DeGeneres?
She was the spokeswoman for CoverGirl for a little while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're just putting words in his mouth.
Yeah, I am.
So yeah, sorcerers really they just kind of born with powers.
Yeah, so my character doesn't really know where his powers came from. Half elf, half Eladrin, so I'm thinking one of them was an Eladrin. I'm not sure if I'm going to go mother was a Eladrin or not, but I don't think that really matters. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm going to reveal right now.
Nice. Yeah, you sent me a nice backstory.
Yeah.
I actually have a little folder in my Google Docs area where I have that backstory there.
Okay, cool.
And so when you send me updates on
There's
different
stuff I'm
things.
adding to it. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking hermit for the background. Like you choose a background in the player's handbook, and I think I'm going with hermit.
All right.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a very applicable.
yeah.
And definitely look through the Xanathar's guide to like really flesh out some of that backstory.
Yeah,
stuff
I wanna definitely look at the 2 books now. I've only been using the Player's Handbook for Strahd.
Yeah.
I want to expand and start getting from the other books as well.
What's really cool with that too is that there's a whole series of tables of like things that you've experienced in your life depending on your age. So like one of them is like, you've experienced something weird. I'm like, oh no, what is that? And it's like, flip to this page. So I do that, and it's like, you've experienced, and it tells you something
like
even
a
weirder.
D100 table.
Yeah,
of
it's
just
crazy.
bizarre shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, that's really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, so like definitely, man, like anyone who's making characters like that Xanathar's guide is almost like necessary.
Yeah,
it's a full blown expansion.
I don't know how old my character is. I've been thinking about that because I'm thinking I've been a hermit for a while.
Just fucking roll some dice.
So that's gonna give
Or just forget how old you are.
Yeah,
That's a good one too.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So Chris, what's your?
I got 3 strong contenders right now.
Ooh, you're
Mostly from Morty's big book of bad bitches. So one's a Githzari.
yes, the Hunters
Monk.
of Mind Flayers. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're both hunters of mind flayers.
True.
The Githzari are the less angry hunters of mind flayers. So they live in limbo, and they're like, yes, we have a place here. We only go out to steal food and come back. And sometimes we go preach the teachings of our heretic lord. And then there's a Gith Yankee weapon master.
All right.
Greatsword weapon master, was on a raid. Everyone but him that he knows of was slain. He took up one of the Githyanki Knight's silver swords, and he's been using it ever since.
Okay.
Which is kind of a no-no.
Yeah.
But, when you're stuck on the material plane, you got to make do with what you got.
Exactly.
And then the third one is the aforementioned Eladrin Winter Court blade singer, who only sings like in emo songs.
Oh God. So
it's like, if I finish a battle and be like, chop off a guy's head, be like, your hair is everywhere. Screaming your infidelities.
I heard a Dashboard Confessional song for the first time in like years,
I'm sorry.
and I was like, why did people like this?
Did you hear the new
I like
album?
I'm excited for the new Coheed.
Oh, I thought it came out.
No. He released the new song. They released a new song.
Oh, they released a new song.
called The Dark Sentencer.
Okay.
And it's all about a prison moon base for monsters.
That's awesome.
And I was like,
haven't listened to it at
man,
all.
dude, I was like, it's 10 minutes long.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, wow. Like the album they did before was like totally separate from it, because all the Coheed and Cambria, I'm a diehard fan. All their albums are concept albums. They're all based on one solid storyline.
Yeah.
So like the color and something else that came out wasn't attached to any Coheed stuff. It was just like their own separate album, all these separate songs, all about like Claudio's son, his wife, and like family and just life and stuff. I was like, okay, that's a good album, but like, give me back my storyline.
Yeah.
And like, man, like they delivered 10-minute long song chanting, like fighting a giant moon monster prison base. Like,
amazing.
it's like, that's crazy. Like, it's just like there's talks about making it like a TV show or a movie. Like the whole thing, and it's a comic book series.
Oh, that'd be a pretty good Netflix special.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that'd be awesome.
Mark Wahlberg owns it. Like he bought the rights to it,
To Coheed and Cambria?
to the rights for like a movie or a TV series.
Wow, alright.
So I'm kind of like, man, like that would be an excellent, yeah, like you said, an excellent streaming series since that's on fire right now. But Kevin sent me a text message a couple days ago. He's talking to me about certain characters he wants to make, and one of them he was thinking about was a tiefling rogue. And the interesting
Ooh.
thing about tieflings in this world that I'm making is that tieflings are related to demons, that they are in the player handbook, and people don't like demons.
Yeah.
So it's like half orc in a dwarf village.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it might not turn out so well. Lucas is thinking about doing a ranger, so he's been practicing making like different classes and stuff. Which I think
good.
is excellent.
Yeah.
Good, that's
So-
great.
I'm like, okay, well, do your ranger thing and see if your natural D20s start popping up. So, and I'm excited to see how this goes.
Yeah.
And to see, because like there's no right now, like from the what I'm seeing, there's no strict like tank person, there's no like strict healer, so this is going to be
Oh,
really
yeah, we don't have a
interesting.
healer.
Don't worry, don't start changing your classes up, but this
That's
is gonna
why I
be,
always pick Claire.
yeah, that's why you do, yeah. But no, this is gonna be really interesting because I want to see what that's like. Oh, what?
That blade singer could become a bard real easy.
What?
That blade singer could become a bard real easy.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm excited to see how this works out. I plan on doing a couple of extra things for this campaign. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Sneeze, but anytime someone makes it sound, I feel like I gotta say something.
God bless you, cat. You go fuck yourself, cat.
Oh, Kyle Kinane.
Oh, we are truly
So-
blessed
so
that
good.
he did not die.
Oh,
What?
why would you say that? Who was he?
Was he in
threatened?
something? Like,
No,
oh, okay.
we're just truly blessed to still have him among us.
I think about that for a couple of celebrities, I guess.
If he dies after we record this, I'm
Oh
quitting.
no! Oh no! Me too.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kyle, don't go nowhere. Don't let that guy not go nowhere, baby.
I'm knocking on wood right now, just in case.
I've
But yeah, so
never had to knock on wood,
Knock on book.
but I know someone who has. It's a bard. We're doing bard now.
Oh my god! And he'll be singing his emo. An emo bard.
Yeah,
until he puts on a fedora on and becomes a ska kid.
a scarred.
A fedora
I
and
don't like
becomes
that.
like a man baby that says,
Milady.
"Milady."
Accidental milady.
Oh.
Accidental milady.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
11%. We're turning you back off.
Gross, gross.
I hour and a half. I think we're good.
Pretty good chunk of
think-
time.
Good
Just
chunk of time.
bullshit. I like it.
I appreciate you guys listening this far. We appreciate you guys listening to the podcast.
We really
for this
do.
long.
Thank you.
It's been a very thank you. It's been one hell of a ride. We're like not as of this recording for what we recorded in the past. Like we're almost there in a way to the end. But there's still a
what?
couple of adventures to go.
Oh, Strahd?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I was like, well, we're fucking quitting. You can't do this.
Oh yeah, after we did all this, we're just not gonna do it ever again. so
I've been planning and
Well,
and
I'm
making.
gonna start
I-
a
I've been-
production studio then
I started.
with my microphones and my soundboard.
We spent all of this money on things, and I'm just gonna not do it anymore. I'm sorry.
I'd stab you.
People are looking at me to play John Wayne Gacy. Okay,
You could do that and still play D&D
My
with
schedule
us.
is losing time. Really.
It's you guys. I can't. I'm kidding. So once again, guys, thank you very much. Once again, I am Steve,
I am Chris.
I'm TJ.
and thank you for listening to
Talking Peace.
Talking Peace Copper.
Also, we have a Twitter
Yes, let's talk
It's
about social networking
at
briefly.
Peace Copper.
At Peace Copper, we have Facebook, which you guys will.
We have a Facebook.
We have a Facebook. We got Twitter.
We got a website.
We got a
We have
website,
a website.
copperpeacepodcast.com. Amazing place to go to for
all your
Copper Peace
Copper Peace
podcasts.
needs.
And if you just want me on Twitter for some odd reason, it's at Captain_asshat.
I'm Agitated Stove on there.
I have Twitter, but I don't use it. I use it. I think I use it to follow Wario64. That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I mean, you can add me there, but I'm not going to talk to you.
One of the podcasters I listen to on Giant Beastcast changed his Twitter name to Wario Lemieux. Oh, fucking golden. Alex Navarro's a gem and must be treasured.
on that note, thank you very much, guys, once again.
Thank you
and
for putting up with us.
Thank you for putting
Yeah,
up with us
I don't
this
know how
long.
you do it.
Seriously. We'll see you guys later. Thank you again, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.